bien. You are up, ready for brunch? Who's going to have brunch and who had breakfast already? Aperitif time here. Ready for the show, j'adore. Bon, c'est l'apéritif. Lots of potato chips and crackers today. Peachy, it's good that you're here because I still had these two, and since I've been back, I'm really going through, you know, all the stuff that I have, and I'm happy to say that I've been through a lot of stuff, and I realized that I had this that we absolutely have to taste together, guys. Sea salt and balsamic vinegar, sweet chili with lemon. Ouais, because I don't even remember. I think wasn't it something like a classic like vinegar that we had a few months ago after you had sent me the parcel? Hi Peter. And then we have... Alors j'ai oublié en fait d'acheter le... I forgot to buy. Did any of you... Toi tu l'as pas eu, Pierre, le... J'ai oublié de t'envoyer la photo. Et Nicolas c'est pareil. I had to put the picture of 3 things that I was planning to buy. There was some alors the mint Kit Kat that we can do during the week. Maybe I will make a short video that, even if it's not live, or I can do a short video of that. So, alors salt vinegar is a classic, ne? Right? I think this is the one I had first because it is a classic and I liked it very much. So there was the mint Kit Kat, but they don't have it at the supermarket. They have it at the Lawson. And the problem is that... Parce que je suis radine. No, but you know, it's always more expensive at the convenience store. And also I was curious to see if we could find the same products at the supermarket. So yesterday when I went to the supermarket, I looked for the mint Kit Kat, which they didn't have. The potato chips were some kind of barbecue and like a wasabi and barbecue flavor, I think. They didn't have it either. And the third one, je sais plus. I don't remember what it was. Guys, can you help me? I don't think I have my Patreon page on this, but j'ai zappé en fait. So, but I have other stuff because I ended up buying a lot of stuff that I thought would be interesting. But I'm really curious about the mint Kit Kat, so I'm thinking of buying it. I don't know, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point during the week. And I can make a short live stream or a short video and tell you how I find it. Because I think that chocolate and meat, they usually go well together. So hopefully that one will be good. Huh? You had lentil chips crisps a while ago and they were really nice. Okay, lentil. That sounds very like... simple countryside taste in the potato chips. That's interesting. So we have potato chips today. 2, 4. So 2 from the UK and then Japanese stuff. Then we have something that I've never bought. and I thought, okay, let's be adventurous. I did a live stream that was like, that was another live. You remember the curry croquettes? Brita, no problem, you didn't miss anything yet. You know that, for example, I had the yakisoba bread for the first time when I was in Japan, in California, and I thought it was interesting because that's something I've never had and I loved it. But you know that to me, putting, for example, pasta and bread together doesn't work, because pasta is pasta and bread is bread. And bread should be enjoyed on its own, right? And in Japan, curry bread is very popular. And I don't think I've really had curry bread before. I might have tasted it. I'm not sure. Or maybe I saw it and I thought, oh my god, that looks yummy, but I couldn't, I don't know why, taste it. So yeah, karepanne, curry bread. So I just bought it. It comes from the supermarket. And all this stuff is like 100 yen. So cheap. Ah, voilà, pie nomine. Yes. Because we have tasted the classic pie nomi a very long time ago. And it's good. I like it. It's like processed. Those very like fluffy, with all the layers. C'est comme une pâte feuilletée. And they're really like basically one bite sweets. And I love it. Even if it's very like processed food and very kind of, you know, chimique. Lots of chemicals probably, but it's good, I think. And this was a new flavor. I was curious about it, but I forgot. Okay, so, but I have the picture, so I will get those and we can taste those at some point, okay? Promise, guys. But to replace today, so we have the curry bread, karepan, and also you must know that sandwiches with soft bread and also without what they call the mimi, you know, the brownish part on the outside of the pain de mie, the soft bread, they cut it to keep only the heart of the bread. And those are super popular. And I never have these kind of things, because to me it's just so full of chemicals and just, you know, I prefer to have it to make the sandwiches on my own. But I saw this peanuts and it looks like peanut butter, right? But it's just written peanuts. So on va essayer. They call this a snack sandwich, fruity bread. So I would say let's have the sandwiches. Well, that's the karepanne. This looks deep fried, but there are no explanations. But usually I think that they deep fry the karepan. Et j'arrive pas à me souvenir. It was in close to Omotesando. Let me see if I can, because I'm curious now. I think it was it karepan or Brita. Attends, on va essayer d'aller sur ma page Jennifer Julien. Je vais voir Google. Non, YouTube. Et alors, qu'est-ce que je mets? Curry, maybe. C'est ça, c'est du karepan also. Curry bread. So, curry bread is definitely deep fried. It looks like it's deep fried anyways. And that doesn't look as good as Brita. You have to go to that super nice curry bread place close to Omotesando. But to me, it just looks so different from this. Ce pack là, ça me fait un peu peur, mais bon. I would be tempted to put it in the microwave 10 seconds, but I think we will try it first without doing anything. But so I saw this, and then I ended up at the potatoes, the chips area, and this is curry flavored too. The senbei. We've had this kind of senbei before. They look like one size. What is good is that they have, it's 4 packs, so I don't have to eat the whole thing. Another flavor that I thought was interesting at the 7-Eleven this time is uni senbei, sea urchin. And you know, maybe that's, I'm not a super big fan of uni, sea urchin, because I think it's really difficult to serve it really fresh and without that horrible like sea mud taste. Of course, like, but even sometimes it's happened that I was disappointed at some posh sushi restaurants. I was disappointed by the uni. But if we tell the Japanese we want to try curry bread, can we come? They can't say no to that. Oui, c'est sûr. Any excuse is good, I think. So we can try this too. Uni senbei, urchin, sea urchin, rice crackers. Bon, pour les Français, 3 cheeses corn snacks. Guys, we are Westerners and I'm French after all, so we had to have the cheese ones. Ensuite, alors new, of course, this is a seasonal thing. Black pepper, lemon, chicken, strong, deep in flavor, powerful chips. Voilà, new, because with the summer arriving, they just released all these, like, you know, citrus flavored stuff. Ensuite, so we had the sweet chili with lemon. Comes from England, and oven baked sea snaps. Ah non, ça y est, je me souviens. I think it was the edamame. The peas. Non, c'était pas des kind of green peas. I had the whole thing. I remember that, and those kept so well in the fridge. Because I remember that like 2-3 weeks later, I still had some. And I ate it a little at a time, and they kept so well. Sea salt and balsamic vinegar. Et c'était très bon. Très good quality, I remember. So I think we can start with maybe the sea salt and balsamic vinegar. Je ne vais pas ouvrir le champagne, ça va. Je continue la détox. Green pea snacks, voilà, c'était ça, ouais. Donc today it's sea salt and balsamic vinegar. oven baked pea snaps. Energy per serving, 90 calories. But what's one serving? Bon, on va goûter. Ah, ouais, it smells of vinegar. Alors, one serving is... Ah oui, d'accord, c'est 21 grams. But that's say... Ah oui, okay, because it's so light. That's 105 grams. So, 1/5. Ouais, ça fait pas beaucoup quand même. Bon. Tadakimasu. It smells of vinegar. Ah, c'est good. Oh yes. Alors, you really feel the base of the green pea, and at first I really felt, but it's not like overwhelming. The vinegar taste was the first taste that I felt, and then the salt, and then the green peas taste. It's good, and it's all very well balanced, I would say. Ah, c'est nice. C'est good. It's very light. The texture is crunchy enough. The latest favors in the Netherlands are KFC, Pizza Hut, and Subway. No joke. I can try and get some of this stuff if you like. This would actually go well with champagne, I think. Even if vinegar and champagne don't go so well together, it can't be too vinegary, but it's not too vinegary. C'est très bon. I'm really surprised because I'm surprised that I can still feel the pea snaps, they call this flavor, and it's really a good balance in between the vinegar and the salt. I really like it. It's very good quality. I would say that maybe you can find this in your countries, guys, because it seems that Peter and Britta, you find lots of lots of different ingredients in your countries, right? Check it out. This is good, I think. Yushoi. Alors, c'est marrant. Ah, mais attends. Tu vois, Calbee. Calbee, c'est quoi? Is this a Japanese brand? You haven't seen them again. It's good. With white wine also, or beer. Of course, it would be good. I think that white wine would be the best, probably, for this. Calbee, is Calbee, because I see so many commercials about Calbee. Is this a Japanese brand? Because the name also, I mean, Yushoi is very Japanese, not the name. Alors, sweet chili with lemon. Oven baked pea snaps. Calbee, c'est Japanese, ouais, c'est ça, ouais. Voilà, matches the t-shirt. This is good. I will keep those. You're still not allowed to travel without a negative test or full vaccination. Wow, it's pretty strict. Ah, c'est nice. Alors, it's funny because, so it's slightly chili. You can feel the chili, but it's light. It's not like too strong. It's slightly piquant. The chili. The chili taste is really light. It's yeah, it's light. Voilà. And it's written lemon, but it's interesting because it reminds me more of a lemongrass taste. I don't know why. but it really reminds me of fresh lemongrass. And it's a good balance. Definitely lemongrass. It reminds me of, you know, the chicken. Lemongrass chicken. Je sais pas pourquoi. Is it because of, maybe, I don't know, maybe the taste of lemon and the peas gives that, you know, the mix of the two reminds me really of lemongrass. It's good. I think that what we can say is that for both, it's a nice, high quality taste. Which is, you know that I like high quality stuff. And this is why also, I would say even also, for example, like chili stuff with champagne, you don't want to kill the taste of the champagne, so I would not recommend it. But it's so delicate, the chili taste, that it could actually, it wouldn't kill the taste of the champagne if you had this with champagne. Could work, actually. Je vais pas terminer le live sans ouvrir une bouteille, je pense. Friends of mine can't leave the Netherlands to visit Germany too without a test. Well, tests are expensive, huh? Yeah. Well, I think it's going to get cheaper and cheaper. Even this time, you know, it cost me less. It was half the price of what I had found last year in October in the States. And then you assume that, I mean, if we keep on having to live with the COVID, there are probably going to be more and more solutions to get tested at cheaper prices. They have to, if they want, you know, travels to be back on, right? You have to do a test every day in hotel. Alors, attends, j'hésite là. Black pepper, lemon, cheese, corn. How about we do this? 3 cheeses. Ah, the cats. Je sais pas ce qu'ils ont fait tomber, mais... Ah, tiens. Ça va être poupou. Alors, when I saw this, it's not only the 3 cheeses that appeal to me. It's also, can you see the picture of the shape? And I thought, oh my god, that just looks so crispy and light. Oh, ça sent bon. Ah, it smells like... Comment ça s'appelle, là, notre truc là qu'on adore là? Le truc au fromage là. Oh my god, yes, the junk. You know, I've the curls. Ça sent les curly. I love this. It must be so crunchy. Itadakimasu again. C'est un curly. Mais ça, c'est extrêmement bon. It's basically a curly shaped into this. So you could hear how crispy it is, ne? C'est très très bon. 7-Eleven, $100. Even Charlie woke up. Guys, ça c'est very addictive. Tu tomorrow I will do brunch. I'm definitely opening a bottle of champagne. Non mais attends, I should do an ASMR video, no? T'as vu, even Charlie, he woke up. ASMR. Le pauvre. Hi guys! Genki boy! Genki boy boy! Genki boy boy! Amazing results, as you saw. So I didn't go into detail, but he has, it shows in the other results, but in the States they didn't tell me that, probably because we had to focus, you know, on his kidneys, but he has kind of a little anemia. But my vet said it's normal because he lost at some point so much weight and it's improving too. But he's still slightly anemic. But he has good appetite, so he said, no, I'm not worried. The levels are going to improve and get on that side to better naturally. I checked out, even though he says that you know, the ingredients that are good for dogs who have anemia. Turns out that it's mostly the same as humans. And I used to have had anemia at some point in my life, so I know the ingredients. So it's actually also, you know, the red meat is good, and that's something I've been giving him every day since we've been back. So 大丈夫ね、大丈夫だよ、大丈夫です。bisous guys, bisous. Allez, tu retournes te coucher. Bon, alors ça c'est Yushoy is, and I bet it's not 100 yen. Mais bon, I mean, that curly flavor is just so... once you have it, it becomes an addiction. This is just amazing. And the texture is really interesting, I think. So that's number one so far in my heart. I have to check out, so that's from the 7-Eleven, guys. Pour l'instant, c'est un parcours sans faute, hein? But so far, it's the three are really good. I'm a little concerned about for $2. Ah ouais, d'accord. Ah oui, £2, ouais. I worry that the black pepper taste might be a little strong, so I'm not going to. Maybe I will taste this. This is going to be the last potato chips we are going to taste. So we have the uni, the sea urchin, or the curry flavor, and I bet that the curry flavor is not strong. It's Japanese curry flavor. So which one shall we have first? Sea urchin or curry? I can give some of those. I'm not going to give the... I know which ones I'm keeping. Ça c'est sûr. Oh, Mark, I say that, but actually over the last 6 months, all the tastings we've done, now it's just the Kit Kat. I have an aversion. Je sais pas si on dit ça, d'avoir une aversion, si c'est pareil en anglais. I did too many before. Donc de uni, ok. Oh, they look really good. Crispy and nice and like one bite, but the smell is... C'est indescriptible le truc. It has the smell of this type of deep fried senbei crackers. I don't really feel any uni. Bon, itadakimasu. Ah. Ah. No. Oh, it's not as disgusting or like hot. Oh, no. The after. Oh my god, horrible aftertaste. It has, at the beginning, you can't feel the uni. Attends, il me faut un truc fort là. No, let's have this. Let's have this. The aftertaste, it really comes at the end. It has the disgusting, like, sea mud, like, uni, sea urchin taste. And I hate it, guys. Donc, ça c'est good. Lemon, yes, very lemon taste. That covers that horrible. I hate. Et c'est vraiment un goût de vase, quoi. Les uni, when it's not good, it has that sea mud. And who wants to eat sea mud? I mean, that's disgusting, right? No, sorry, but nope. And I knew this. I thought, oh my god, this is not going to be good for me. And I confirm, I don't like it. Definitely tomorrow I have to do a drop-off at my friend. During my walk, I will just give this to her because to me that is simply disgusting. Voilà, je ne conseille pas du tout. I absolutely do not recommend this. Because when you have the sea urchin fresh, and it's so fresh and so delicious, the color is very orange-like. But it changes so fast. It becomes kind of brownish so fast, right? And that's when it starts developing this horrible mud-like flavor. But it's really rare to have it so fresh and like good quality uni. Like a clean sea urchin taste with, it's almost sweet. It has a sweetness, a delicious, fresh sea urchin, but it's extremely rare. And je suis désolée pour eux, mais I'm sorry for these people, but they've probably never had a delicious sea urchin in their lives before. They had the common disgusting uni because that's how it tastes. Common disgusting uni. Donc non. Non. Allez, on validate. Pas du tout. That goes. Ça, c'est du rubbish. Voilà. Did we have sea urchin in Shimokitazawa? I don't even remember. Bon, ça, c'était good. Alors, ce... Oh. Ah non, mais je suis bête. It has a very... the nice, you know, lemon taste. It's not so much so peppery, but I like it as it is. This is good. Ça, je valide. C'est bon. This I like. And I think it's good, you know, for the summer, because we need the citrus flavors are good, you know, during the summer. Beer, all of the sour, what they call the sour, you know, those sparkling, the liquor with the sparkling water and all those flavors, that also kind of reminds me of lemon sour. Beer, well, wine also. White wine would be good, I think. I like it. It's not like, how to say, a very surprising taste. It's good, clean, you know, a taste that we know. Actually, really like those sour taste, I think. It's nice. C'est bien for barbecues, also perfect, I think. Apéro Spritz. Alors attends, Britta, I remember the izakaya, but I do not remember having sea urchin because most of the time sea urchin has been such a bad memory que j'ai dû refouler. Alors, our curry bags. C'est bien, c'est emballé individuellement. Very cute. Noko Kaleaji. Deep curry taste. On va voir ça. I wanted actually to open some champagne with you tonight, guys, but the thing is that I exercised a lot this morning and I ended up being so hungry that I had a big lunch and I'm not really, this is going to be like replace dinner. Donc j'ai mal calculé mon coco, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Alors, just that comforting curry, Japanese curry aroma. Ah, j'adore. You know when you buy the curry roux here and you make it at home? It has this smell. Or the kind of curry you can find at those old, like retro cafes, where, you know, you find the master has been there for 30, 40, 50 years and making the same recipe. It's this kind of smell, very comforting. Let's try it. I have suppressed it from my memory. Simple but good. A very classic Japanese curry taste. Individual bags. This is good. It also has, I don't know if you can find, you can get this if you like curry, and that's really a traditional Japanese curry taste, I would say. And I don't know if you can find, sometimes they sell the curry in powder, the Japanese curry. It's a mix actually, usually with Indian curry and Japanese curry when they sell it. I think it has a little bit of the Indian curry spices flavor and aroma. That's why I like it. It's not the very mild, even if in the mouth the taste is pretty mild, it's not like spicy, but you can actually feel those Indian spices a la japonaise, Japanese style. I like it. This is good, I think. But like even kids could eat this because the taste is so mild, right? Yeah. This is good. C'est validé ça aussi. It's nice beer, definitely. I started to get thirsty for like something else than water. Donc while we are at it, the Calais pain, I say, alors traditional taste. Tokyo Ginza is the brand from Pasco, super popular. I would say that's almost probably something you could find in California, or because you have all those like Pasco, c'était quoi? What was this, the earlier one? Attends, c'est quoi? Calvin, eh? Oh, I don't find it. The Calbee brand also, those are, you know, major Japanese brands, so I think you can probably find them. Ah, là, ça c'est horrible pour moi. It looks like a disgusting cold burger. C'est privé là le live, donc je peux me lâcher. This is a private live stream. This honestly, okay, what do you think? Does this look yummy to you guys? Maybe it looks yummier in the video, I'm not sure, but to me, because I can really see the texture that is something that has been deep fried. Ouais, mais parce que là sur la vidéo, it looks actually better on the screen than it looks to me. The color is different because it's catching the light. Tu vois, ça doesn't look good, ne? And me, when I see it, I can see this is the deep fried stuff that is cold now, right? Ça a l'air dégueu. Bon. Attends, I think I need some water. To me, all this is like we are really on the junk side, ne? Even if the potato chips are good. Ça fait beaucoup là pour moi quand même. It's actually good. We'll see, but I'm curious about those other stuff, so I will taste them at some point very soon, I promise. And if I don't do it live, I will make a short video that I will post just for you guys. Mais alors ça, this frightens me. Ça a l'air horrible, quoi. Ça a l'air vraiment pas bon du tout. C'est horrible. It smells like definitely those cold. Ah, je sais pas, ça mélange là. Oh, ça me donne envie de vomir. It makes me feel like throwing up, guys. Je sais pas, je sais pas. Is it a good idea? Okay, let's cut it. On va le cutter le truc. Putain, ça c'est 100 yen. That will go. I can't even give this to the birds, guys. C'est horrible. That's for the channel that I'm doing this, hein. Mais it requires a big effort. Je peux pas. I cannot. No, I think I have to. Ah, mais c'est quoi? Ah, c'est horrible. No, I can't even give it to the birds, Rita. That would be. Non, I am not a murderer. I'm not a bird murderer. Alors, mais c'est gross, gross, gross. This is so gross, guys. Ah, c'est horrible. Donc, c'est bon. Give me 10 seconds. We need to warm it up, I think, parce que là, je peux pas, c'est plus fort, ça me dépasse, quoi, le truc, là. Quelle horreur! No, a little bit more. Horrible! Even Charlie is not reacting. Il veut pas du putain de carré pain. Alors, now the smell is better because it's kind of hot. Donc je vais itadakimasu. It wasn't smelling good when it was cold. It smells better now. It smells of curry, like curry with onion, and like the deep fried stuff. Bon, bah, itadakimasu again. I got the gist of it. C'est bon, déjà au bout. It's the texture, guys. That is the biggest problem for me. It tastes like curry roux. It would be edible with ingredients like vegetables and meat. I think it would be edible, but it's not eatable, yeah. But then you have this, and it's difficult to describe such a soft, the bread, the texture of the bread that is both light and soft, and it's been deep fried, but the whole thing basically is such poor quality that you don't want to spoil your body with such horrible food. I think the bread is really bad quality, because for example with this roux, if you did put, let's say, a whole boiled egg, that would add some texture and that would balance better, I would say, the roux taste. But that bread, the texture is just so horrible. It has a weird softness, and yeah, it's just really bad. So voilà, c'est 100 yen. Like, no, there's nothing, we cannot do anything with this. Guys, I have to leave you for like 1 minute. I have to go on the app. They asked me to report my location right now. This is the immigration thing, so it's going to take 20 seconds, okay? I'm back in 20. Et voilà, c'est fait. Good girl who's at home. Almost through the end, guys. I mean, even this, like just the bread, that wouldn't be good for the babies. I can't have to throw this away. So no, Heiko apparently agrees to. This is not edible. This is disgusting. C'est horrible, quoi. I've had, you know, it's very common in parties, or just not answer. Let's do a live stream being here. Le million. For example, karaage. Karaage is deep fried, but I've had karaage from supermarket, from many different places, and I don't know why. Even if it's a few hours later and it's cold, it's never disgusting. You have to make really a karaage to have it really be disgusting. It's when they use super cheap quality chicken, and they use really, like, you know, those, not even, okay, there is some meat, but they use a lot of the cartilage and the skin. Then it makes it's not good. But if they use decent quality, or at least, you know, the meat of the chicken, then if the coating is good, karaage, it's really hard to make it bad. And even if it's deep fried, even cold, it's okay. But this, don't have this cold, guys. To go to the store, the restaurant that I recommended, for example, because ça, c'est non. Just no. No. Even don't do like me. Even as if you want to be adventurous, no, not with that. Je ne suis pas d'accord. I do not allow you to try this. C'est trop horrible. A chase through the living room. They would have many obstacles. The babies would defend me. I'm going to do a live stream on the outside very soon, as I'm going to be released. I'm at the end of it. So, oh, ça sent, it smells like peanuts. Well, I don't like those things, as you know, because they use a lot of, c'est des preservatives, c'est ça, en anglais? Mais bon, c'est de la food for desperate people. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah non. On va goûter. Should be. I thought this, I had really doubts about this. I thought this is going to be hard. To me, I knew beforehand that the sea urchin thing and this would be the hardest. Alors, I've never tried Japanese peanut butter. And they call this peanut, not even peanut butter. So let's see. But I brought back the jar that Thomas had sent me. I didn't open it in California. I will show it to you afterwards. Ça sent très bon. I assume that's for them, they say peanut, but that's kind of, it looks like more like a cream, I would say, maybe, no? It smells like peanut butter, yeah. Let's try it. That's pas mal. It is peanut butter. It's sweeter. It's a little sweet. It's like, it's sweeter than the peanut butter than that. No, actually it's not. It's just not as good quality as the one that Thomas sends me. Because this is pretty sweet too. It's not bad, it's just that this is so much better. This is homemade. I've shown this brand before, guys. You know that it's amazing. Well, it has those big chunks also of peanuts. It's just, this is so amazing. I've been a good girl. Hein. Je me suis pas encore goinfrée de tout. It's white chocolate, but the normal one also is amazing. I'm going to keep it just in case, because no, I should make bread tonight. I have, maybe if I'm Genki, I should do a live stream actually on Instagram, because I haven't done live streams on Instagram in ages, but I think I'm too tired. Je suis trop finalement, c'est pas grave. Because I've been trying really to open the stuff and eat the stuff that I have home, so I've been buying only, and also, you know, all I have had in the freezer. So I have no more bread in the freezer. And voila, all the snacks. These were the last snacks that I had. I opened the biscuits. Also that PG. Attends, I have to show you guys. J'avais oublié. Ah, puis j'ai fini les Reese aussi. I finished the Reese also that you had sent me, Pierre. Because you had sent me 2 and I still had 1. And now I'm like, oh my god, I want some Reese's, but well. Those biscuits. But now I don't have, I have no more chocolate and everything, so, which is good, you know, but... And bread, I have refrained from buying bread because I thought I have to make bread myself again. But then it's so easy, but I don't know why I get lazy. Those apple crumbles. It's just so fresh, those biscuits. And I wonder if it's like handmade or because it's just the shape is just, it always looks like it's handmade. We use only organic ingredients in generous proportion. Mais ça, toujours très bon. These also. Ça m'a sauvé. The first thing was the Reese's. I opened those Manuka honey Tim Tams that I had bought at Caldi because they did for a very short period of time they imported it. And I have to say that I think I'm a little over when you have Reese's and you have this. Dégage les Tim Tam. Reese's are just so addictive, and I don't even I need to give it to my friend because I ate one and I don't want to eat it. Just alors la barre chocolatée et non. Attends, did I bring it back? Chotomate, because I had one, but I had bought one, but I didn't have the time. No. I didn't have the time. That I had so many things to eat always. But I think that back in October I had tried it. But I must say that I think that my two favorites are the thin, the flat ones that you had sent me, and the cups. The balance, the ratio of chocolate and peanut butter is just perfect to me in those two. Donc les Tim Tam, je vais m'en débarrasser. I'm going to give this to my friend. Parce que voilà, non, ça m'intéresse plus. J'en veux plus. I don't know, it just felt like, I don't know, it's not my taste anymore. It seems, it's good, but yeah, if you have Reese's in your head, it's hard to eat this kind of processed chocolate stuff. When you have one that you like most, then it's hard to go back to the others, right? But voilà. Alors, Britta, if you've never tried peanut butter, actually, you know that I was curious because I see peanut butter in Japanese supermarkets. And I've always been curious, thinking I'd like to try it because it might be actually hard to not make peanut butter good, I was thinking. I think that this is exceptional because it's a family thing. It's like basically handmade. But when I see how the Reese's, how good they are, and alors the dark chocolate Reese's cups, I think I tried them, but I prefer the milk chocolate. It's really that balance to me that is best, I think. You see, yeah, I think that, I mean, do any of you know someone who doesn't like peanut butter? I don't think so. I think that in France I think that my sister, for example, she's never had it, but if she tried it, she would love it. No, she tried it when she came. It was 2 years ago already. I can't believe it. And I had some of Thomas' peanut butter. That's when we discovered it. And she was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And can we get more? And, you know. But I was thinking, I mean, even I personally is curious about the peanut butter that I see in the supermarkets sometimes, and even at Caldi. So I'll think about it. Maybe I will buy some and try it because I can see international brands and we can see together which one is good or not. Yeah, but I think we can find the same brands So it might be actually interesting to taste it together, Britta. What do you think? Hi, Kerry. Otsukare-sama desu. Je vais le noter. I'm going to write it down. Attends, on a dit quoi? Peanut butter. Next time, né? Voilà. Bon, edible. Yeah, it's okay. It's, I mean, because I don't know how you eat your peanut butter, those who have peanut butter, but I like to toast some bread in the morning and I just spread it on bread. So the only difference with this is that it's soft bread, right? And I like the bread. I think that when the bread is toasted, it's just so much better to go with the peanut butter and even chocolate cream. But of course it depends on the taste. But that is edible. Not sure I will finish it, but it's pas grave. What I'm sure I'm going to finish, number one, the curly into those interesting super crispy shapes. You've seen videos of Amiyoko in Kyotoka large. There is a large, I've probably seen that shop, yeah, which sells international sweets and food stuff, yeah. Amiyoko is really good, yeah. But you know, we have also now so many areas that sell imported products. Of course, at Caldi, they have some peanut butter too. At Seijo ici also, which is there are the two, like, really, they are specialized. Even if they have Japanese products, they are also specialized in imported products. So I will check out also those two stores. But I think that what is good is when I try mainly, you know, I mean, it's interesting for you probably to see what's at the supermarkets and convenience store. This is why I've been trying over the last few months to, you know, no, not even few months, because I think I started really doing a lot of convenience store stuff since the first self-isolation, right? So it's been a year. I think that's also, you know, when it's really the major brands, for example, like Calbee, I know that it depends on the countries and also the stores, the Japanese stores, but you can find so much stuff in your countries that maybe sometimes we can find common, you know, products. So what I'm going to try and do from now on is, it's just, you know, so like, you know, I came back and I've been so busy, and then I thought, oh my God, I have to work on this, and I didn't want you to wait too long because I think it had been a month. I did the last tasting a month ago, so I want, you know, to try and do it every 4 or 5 weeks maximum, right? But I will try from now on, so I'm going to start and look for products to taste next month already. And if I find stuff a little at a time, I will post the pictures on Patreon, and if you find the same stuff, we can try it at the same time, right? So probably next time will be on Californian time because, you know, have to try and see everybody, but I will try and do that from now on, even if it's part of the products or just one and you can find it. Maybe it's funny for you to try the stuff together, huh? Peter is such a gentleman. Voilà, guys. Bon, des questions? PT, did you make your coffee as Jennifer showed you how to make it? Number one, these two I really liked too, because to me this is definitely always a nice high quality taste, and I know that they keep for a long time, you know. Close them tight, put in the refrigerator, keeps forever. This is very good too, but I can't keep it all. Because you know that I try and avoid eating junk, so ça fait déjà beaucoup. Ça, c'était sympa aussi. This I like too. Ah, c'est vrai, tu le fais plus. The thing is that, yeah, I should definitely make some fresh bread tonight. Ça va aller aux oiseaux. C'est pour les oiseaux. Je peux pas, quoi. C'est... If I were really hungry and I had nothing else, of course I would eat it. You know, I can be very hungry. If the food is not edible, I would not eat it. This, it's decent. But I mean, bon, tu vois, j'ai ça quoi à la maison. I've got the real stuff, so I'm not going to eat this. Hein. Donc ça peut aller aux birds. Et voilà. Alors ça, c'est non, c'est disgusting. Don't do, if I do compost, I would not even put this. You can't put such a horrible thing in the compost. I'm actually tempted to take a picture to put it in my stories and say, no, do not buy horrible. Je sais pas. Est-ce que, what do you think, guys? I mean, no. No. Je fais la photo comme ça, là. C'est, ah non, this is exclusive content that you get only on the channel. No. Je vais faire une photo pour notre for our stories. C'est minus 100 this thing. C'est horrible. Dégueulasse. Bon. Voilà, guys. So that was today's tasting. What are you up to this weekend? So I didn't know, Britta, that the conditions were so strict, or let's say I had forgotten. Here, they are talking about, we will know at the beginning of the week, they are talking about possibly extending the so-called state of emergency for 3 weeks. That would take us to June the 20th. It's kind of a joke, this thing, but bon voilà, ce sont les news. The rainy season is here, so that's very depressing. On Monday I have, because I can be out, so I have an appointment, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think that I will probably take this as an opportunity to do a live stream. Stop, bébé boy. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ça va? Où sera l'ami? It's been raining for 3 weeks there. T'as côté le cheese encore ou quoi? C'est que du junk, ça. Tu peux pas manger ça, c'est trop horrible. Your taste, you prefer the Wagyu. I will make you some meat later on. So there's going to be a date with Jennifer this week. I mean, next week already. This kind of this week, but at some point we have to do a date, I think. There is a place that I want to go to, a new place, and I think it's not, well, there will be some food probably involved, but I have an idea for a live stream. I saw some information, because you know that I've been stuck at home, so I think there is a place that you will really like to discover with me. So I'm planning on taking you there this week too. Alors, the rainy season is 3 weeks in advance. We haven't had such a rainy season starting that early in like 100 years, they say. Ah shoot, j'ai plus de batterie. Bon, c'est pas grave. So, but the forecast has changed and they say that it's going to be cloudy, that we're going to have some rain, but also we're going to have some cloudy days. So hopefully I can do a live stream to that place that I've seen and I want to discover with you. Dates with Jennifer, that's easy because that will be indoors. So voilà. Japanese food, of course. Let's do Japanese food. Ah, ça y est, ça marche. Yes, apparently it's not going to rain too much until Wednesday. So if I can go to that place, I will do that. I should do that pretty quickly actually. But on Monday, I think that I'm going to do a date, and it will be on your time, guys, because it might be early, end of afternoon. So morning for you. I don't know if you'll be at work, but we have to do a date. I have to go to an izakaya or do something because voilà. I haven't been out for 2 weeks, and yeah, it would be nice to have some, you know, Japanese food served at the restaurant, right? Voilà, so that's the updates. Alors, you couldn't... you probably have seen that there is the new tier, the live chat thing. So the first one, because I have 3 persons already on that tier, that I have limited to 12 persons. So I will start the first one. My idea was more of starting in June because I've put everything on. And anyways, it's some of the feeds Jennifer family members, so it's going to be cool, no problems. But I found a theme that is going to be interesting, I think. Next weekend, so guys, when you watch on replay, I will give you, we'll see if we do this on Saturday or Sunday. As it's very few of you, I can ask you actually which day is better for you. Voilà, so that's the novelty. I've done that because I've had so many requests over the last year for live chats that I thought it might attract, because you've seen also probably on the channel that there are also new people. Also your friends who don't know how to cook. The idea at the beginning was to do cooking lessons, but then Jeanette suggested, because she knows me well and you know me well, guys, it's true that it would have been very demanding to me to do once a month a cooking lesson. So she said, how about you just decide on the theme every month, and you can change, and it can be wine, it can be, you know, whatever you want. And I thought it was a great idea. So I'm starting like this, and then we'll see how things evolve, and I might change the content and possibly, you know, create a new tier dedicated to cooking. We'll see how this one works. But it was, Jeanette, when you watch this on replay, it was really a great suggestion, because indeed it's even for me, I mean, it's more fun if I don't have to stick to cooking, because if the theme changes every month, of course there will be cooking some days, but then it gives me more flexibility to do fun things. Voilà, exactly. Spring was quick to leave this year. Was it? Yeah, so I think that up to 12 people, it's we are not there yet, but up to 12 people I'll be able to interact with everybody and to manage everybody. So voilà, c'est la nouveauté, hein? voilà, guys, I'm going to leave you. Ah bah oui, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Our average, I guess. You have a good weekend. Voilà, I will see you very soon on Monday, probably on a date, public date. And I will keep you posted on Patreon when I'm sure that I do something, but I can say 99% of chances that I do a date with Jennifer on Monday after my meeting, ok? Voilà, voilà. Bon, bah, bon week-end alors. Nicolas, quand tu watch en replay, bon week-end. PG, je sais pas ce que tu vas faire, mais bon, écoute, j'espère que tu vas pouvoir te détendre. Brita, Heiko, hope you can, Kerry, you can relax. And all the others also when you watch on replay, lots of love. I'll keep on uploading the pictures of the stuff that I'm going to taste, even if it's in a month. As soon as I will buy the stuff, I will upload the pictures, okay? But I think that Brita tasting some like common peanut butter is actually, that's something that it interests me too. So if guys, you have a major like basic peanut butter brand, something that you think we can all find at the supermarket, please put a comment here after the video or after, you know, the post about this video, and then we can all try and buy the same stuff and try together, okay? Voilà, bon week-end. Bon, les bébés dorment. Thank you so much. Avoid, try and buy. Okay, c'est 7-Eleven, so maybe you can find it. Have a great weekend and see you very, very soon, probably on Monday, okay? Okay, thank you, Brita, and I will do so too, okay? Hein? Allez, gros bisous, bon weekend, and see you on Monday. Calvé brand of, what is Calvé brand? I'll check it out. Thank you, Peter. Voilà, gros bisous. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye, bye. Attends, j'ai oublié. Whole Earth. Ok, I'll check it out. Et c'était quoi? C'était Calvé brand. Thank you, guys. Allez, moi. Bon week-end. Bye, bye.